Hi!
Hi!
Hi guys! Today is Worship Wednesday!
I was gonna say day 2. Week 2 of Worship Wednesday! Yeah, welcome back!
We are excited to share with you a thought and to sing with you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy this and may this be a blessing for you guys this week.
Alright, so, our first song, it's Open the Eyes of My Heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. To see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. To see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. I want to see you. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. I want to see you.
Okay guys, well, next song is Trust in You.
Letting go of every single dream and lay each one down at your feet. Every moment of my wandering never changes what you see. I try to win this war, I confess. My hands are weary, I need your rest. Mighty warrior, king of the fight. No matter what I face, you're by my side. When you don't move the mountains, I need you to move. When you don't part the water, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answer, as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. not a day ahead you have not seen. So in all things be my life and breath. I want what you want, Lord, and nothing less. When you don't move the mountains, I need you to move. When you don't part the water, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers, as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. I will trust in you. You are my strength and comfort. You are my steady hand. You are my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand. Your words are always higher. Your plans are always good. There's not a place where I go. You're not always good. When you don't move the mountains, I need you to move. When you don't part the water, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answer, as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. I will trust in you. I will trust in you.
Okay, so for today's worksheet thought, we're gonna talk about emotions and anxiety. So emotions and anxiety are something that we all go through. And even though it seems like we shouldn't be anxious and we shouldn't like let our emotions control us, which is true, we shouldn't let our emotions control us. Sometimes we kind of forget that we are humans and we need to have emotions. We need to let our have our space to feel things. So anxiety is one of those things that when we start get anxious, we're like, oh, I'm getting anxious, like I need to get this thought out of my head, I need to get rid of it. And you know what, maybe it seems like when you're anxious you're not trusting God, but it's not always true. Even people in the Bible got very anxious about stuff. Like we have Elijah who once told God, like, I cannot handle this, God, like I don't know if I can do this. Joshua was scared of doing, being a leader too. Like he had doubts with himself because he was like, I cannot be like Moses. So those things can bring you anxiety. And when we start feeling that, we're like, no, I cannot be anxious. Like I need to trust, but I'm anxious. So sometimes God tells us, you know what? Relax. You're anxious. It's okay. Feel that. Let that space for you to feel and to acknowledge what you're feeling. And once you acknowledge that, then say, you know what? I'm feeling anxious because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm feeling anxious because I have a lot of work and I have not turned it in. Or I don't know how to organize myself. Or my parents are not working right now. I don't know. There's so many things going on right now in the world that can get us anxious. We have family that are not here with us. And we are scared for them. We don't know what things are going to happen. Because uncertainty is the key when anxiety comes. And uncertainty is that thing that's like, boop, and it hits you because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Like the song says, I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. But I choose to what? I choose to trust you. There's a verse in the Bible that I really love, and it's in Matthew. And it's part of the Sermon on the Mount when God is telling his disciples a lot of things. And in Matthew 6, verse 25, he says, I tell you not to worry about your life. Don't worry about having something to eat, drink, or wear. Isn't life more than food and clothing? Look at the birds in the sky. They don't they don't plant or harvest. They don't even store grain in barns. Yet your Father in heaven takes care of them. Aren't you worth more than those birds? And in the end, it says in verse 30, 33 and 34. But more than anything else, put God's work first and do what He wants. Then the other things will be yours as well. Don't worry about tomorrow. It will take care of itself. You have enough to worry about today. So my message for you is, it's okay if you're feeling anxious during these weeks or during what's going on right now. It's okay if you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. But take each day as one step. Worry about today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Because the Lord already says to you, I take care of the birds. I take care of the plants. I'm going to take care of you. So don't you worry about tomorrow. I want you to worry about today. What you can do today to feel less anxious. What you can do today to feel peace. That's what you should work on and you should focus on. And remember, choose always to trust in God because He's going to take care of you. This is my worship for you guys.
Can I add something too?
Yes.
Okay, so I think it's really awesome that Miss Nieves was talking about anxiety and that kind of stuff because that's what my devotions are about too recently. And something that Mrs. Sanchez said to me from this devotional that she's doing, I hope I'm quoting this correctly, but control and trust cannot go hand in hand. So that's something that really hit me when she said that because a lot of times what makes me anxious is that I'm trying to control everything and I can't control it versus just trusting God and giving it to Him. And so when she said that control and trust can't go hand in hand, either you want to control everything and you don't trust that God can do everything, or you trust that God can do everything and you let go of that control and you give it to Him. So that's something that I'm working on right now, is just remembering that trust and control, those don't go together, and I get to choose which one I want to take part in. And so I'm trying to really each day say, I choose to trust. And it doesn't mean that, all the anxiety is gone forever. But no, it just helps with the journey along the way. Give up control to God and have more trust. And that's been helping me. And hopefully it can help you guys as well in this journey because we get it.
Yes.
We get it.
We get it.
It's hard. It's not easy. But as we go each day and we read these verses and we hear the stories from the Bible and we read these worship thoughts, it can help us each day.
Yeah. And remember always, God understands you. He knows you. So He knows if you're struggling, He understands. So yeah. Don't ever feel bad because you're anxious or you're feeling that worry in your heart. So I hope you guys enjoy this and may be a blessing. So you can always comment on the comment section. Whatever you're feeling, your thoughts. If you want to send us private messages, we're here to hear you guys.
If you have song suggestions for what you want to hear us sing next week,
True.
Let us know. As long as it's not too hard.
Is there a song that you're been missing? Just write it down.
Yeah. We love you guys. Stay safe.